What's up, everybody? Trinity here, and welcome back to the 2nd Street Marvel. It's New Comic Book Wednesday, and here I am in my local comic book shop, Faces, Cards, and Comics, right here in Lancaster, California, to bring you guys my comic book pull list for the week. Now, if you don't know what a comic book pull list is, there should be a video right up here where you can go and learn a little bit more about that. And if you're watching this premiere on Facebook, make sure you check down in the description where you can go and check out that video and learn a little bit more about a comic book pull list. And you should make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel because, you know, over there I do some giveaways, and I am going to be announcing another giveaway in this video, as well as announcing last week's winner. Also make sure that you check my YouTube channel for all the comic book reviews that I drop over there. I am going to be doing this one here very soon for this new Image #1 issue. That's Tartarus. I'm not for sure, but I'm going to be doing a review of this one here on the channel very soon. It's a new series, and you know, it's a pretty thick book too. I believe this one is actually $5.99, and it's pretty thick. It's thicker than a lot of the other regular books out there. Now, another reason you might want to get out to your local comic book shop like I do mine is if you're new into comics, you know, you don't know what to buy, they do have Marvel and even DC and as well as Image Comics do these, I think Dynamite does some occasionally as well, these $1 comics, and today Marvel has 2 of them. I didn't pick them up, but they are called True Believers in Marvel. I believe they are $1 comics for DC, Image First over at Image, and I'm not sure what they call them over at Dynamite, but they have those, and they're only $1. You get a classic story for only $1. You can't beat that if you're new or just don't know what to buy, or you know, maybe you're a collector and you want a a copy to read aside from the one that you have put aside for you. You know, like your nice one, your actual issue #1. So you know, check those out. It's a good value. Now, getting into my pull list. The first one I have here is this reprint, this facsimile copy of Wolverine. I believe this is in issue #1. This was by Claremont and Miller. #1 right here is what it's telling me. Let's see. Contains material originally published in magazine form as Wolverine 1982 #1. Okay, so this is a #1, and these facsimile copies, they cost, you know, $3.99, the same as you know, a lot of the regular books that are coming out now. But it is a page-for-page reprint of exactly how it was presented when it came out back. Well, I guess, you know, it probably wasn't 1982 exactly, but you know, around that time, that would have been the run that it's from. So you know, I went ahead and checked that out so I could give this thing a read. Now, moving on into the rest of them, I've got Gwen Stacy issue #1, and this is the J. Scott Campbell variant. That is a beautiful cover right there. J. Scott Campbell just seems to know how to do his covers. That's a lovely cover. This is a new series being written by Christos Gage. I figured I'd give it a shot. It's only a 5-issue miniseries. Hey, I'm gonna pull this and read it and see how it is, you know, and look forward to some reviews on that. And like I said, Christos Gage is a pretty good writer. I've read several of his books that I enjoy, so I'm looking forward to this one. I know, he was doing Superior Spider-Man. That one came to an abrupt end. The next one I have here is Jessica Jones Blind Spot issue #3. Now, I still have to, you know, I forgot to read issue #2 of Jessica Jones, and I will read that and read this one and bring you guys a review on that. You know, something else I wanted to make sure that I tell you guys about. Make sure you stay to the end of the video where I will announce some of the giveaway winners from last week's video, as well as announce a giveaway that I will be doing for this video as well. And to get entered into those, I mean, for real, you got to be subscribed to my YouTube channel, and then you got to leave, you know, maybe you got to do whatever I say you got to do to get entered into the giveaway on those. The next one I have here is Symbiote Spider-Man Alien Reality issue #3. Guys, this series has been really good, and I realized on this one too, I forgot to read issue #2. I'm going to read issue #3 here as well. Guys, this one's been really good, written by Peter David. I know you're saying really good. Well, he did the Symbiote Spider-Man series that came out last year under the same name, just not Alien Reality, but issue #1 popped off with a bang. It was really good. One I would highly suggest you read if you like Spider-Man and you want something that's, you know, a little bit different reality, not the normal stuff. I know some people don't like the different reality stuff, alternate realities. Hey, I get it, and it's all good, but I can tell you, Symbiote Spider-Man has been a good series. The one was good, and then issue #1 of Symbiote Spider-Man Alien Reality was really great. Now, the next one I have here is Hawkeye Freefall issue number 3. And guys, this is another one. I've got to catch up on issue number 2 before I get into issue number 3 here. It seems like issue number 2 came out just like a couple of weeks ago. Maybe, I'm not sure if they're going this one on a short release schedule or whatnot, kind of like they are with the Jessica Jones, because I think Jessica Jones has been bi-weekly. So, I don't know. Either way, I'm going to read that and bring you guys a review on this one as well. Because, you know, I've actually liked Matthew Rosenberg's writing as well. Issue number 1 had a couple silly things in it. The book altogether seemed like it was okay, so I guess we'll have to get into issue number 2, issue number 3 as well. The next one I have here, I've already dropped a review of this one on the channel, so you should make sure that you go check that out. And that's Thor, issue number 3, written by Donny Cates. Guys, this book, in case you didn't read issue number 2, it ended with this cliffhanger. We get Beta Ray Bill, who's getting ready to come in and fight Thor, and now this issue right here, we get that showdown. I thought the fight itself was really good. Why they're fighting and all that stuff seems a little bit silly, but I get it. And to me, I like kind of the drama in here, and I think it's going to lead us somewhere, hopefully in this story, as much as happens in that. So make sure that you go check out my review of that here on the channel. Now the next one here, guys, I want to announce this week's giveaway. What I am going to be giving away is a digital copy of this exact one right here. That is going to be X-Men issue number 6, because I got the original cover, and I had this is the original cover, which is a nice cover, but I had to get this cover right here as well. Check that out. That's just a beautiful cover, if you ask me. I don't know. If you ask me, I think it is. So I'm going to be giving away a digital copy of this for this video for next week. Now, to get entered into the giveaway for that digital copy, you're gonna have to go and watch my Thor issue number 3 review here on the channel and leave a comment on there. Just leave a comment, that's it, and be subscribed to the channel. That's all you gotta do to get entered into the giveaway for this digital copy of X-Men issue number 6. Go to that Thor video. I'll make sure I leave it linked somewhere up here, you know. I probably already dropped the link here if you're watching this on YouTube to do that. And then this one's not on my pull list, but I did review this as well along with these other X titles here. Excalibur issue number 7. All of these Dawn of X titles I have in one. The next one on my pull list is X-Force issue number 7. So make sure you go check out that review, guys. Like I said, I reviewed, and this one's being written by Benjamin Percy. X-Force is my favorite title out of all the Dawn of X books. But make sure you go check out those reviews. I reviewed these books already in that video. So make sure you go check them out, guys. The Dawn of X is here upon us. They've been doing a pretty decent job keeping a lot of this story going forward, keeping it interesting. And I'm telling you, issue number 6 of X-Men was fire. I can guarantee you we're going to be talking about that more here on the channel as the week progresses. And I'm telling you, issue number 7 of X-Force was not bad either. Let me tell you, it was actually pretty good. The next one I've got here is issue number 8 of Arrow. Guys, this one right here, I need to do more reviews of. I really do owe you guys this, because Arrow has been a very good series. I've liked it. It's their, how would you say, like their anime style here that they're doing in Marvel with Arrow and Swordmaster. Swordmaster himself has had a really great series so far. His issue number 8, I believe, came out just last week, and I read that issue, thought it was pretty good. So look forward to some reviews on those coming up here on the channel as well. Now this next one, I've got something to say else about this one as well, but we got Savage Avengers issue number 10. And guys, I am a few issues behind here on Savage Avengers, but this series has been very good. The one thing I will say is last week we got Savage Avengers issue number 0, and it was a pretty thick book. It was $5.99, a little pricey for the most part being a True Believers issue. It had 2 issues of X-Men issue number 190 and 191. So, you know, I seen somebody else on YouTube saying it's kind of like a bait and switch and this and that, and like I guess I could get that. There was a few new pages of new stuff in there, but for the most part it was a reprint of the X-Men issue number 190 and 191. It was a pretty decent issue though, kind of tying into some of the stuff going on in the Dawn of X series, and also tying in with Savage Avengers. I can't wait to get caught up with this series. I do like what's been going on with this book. Jerry Dugan doing a very good job on Savage Avengers. Now the next one I've got here is Amazing Spider-Man issue number 39, being written by by Nick Spencer. I've really enjoyed The Amazing Spider-Man. There for about 10 issues, from about issue 26 or so to about 36 or so. There's 10 issues that were just crossing over into these other storylines. They need to stop that and just keep up with what they've been doing on this series. Just keep him solo by himself. You don't have to tie into everything. But I've enjoyed Amazing Spider-Man. I can't wait to get into issue number 39 here. Now, the next one I have here is one, I originally wasn't going to pick this one up because I'm like, it's a little pricey too. But then I had to for one reason. But this one is Marvel Tales featuring Wolverine. Now, I wasn't originally going to get this one, but I decided to go ahead and get it because let's see if you can see that name right there. Inyuk Lee is here doing the cover art here, and I love Inyuk Lee's work for the most part. He's got a couple that I don't prefer as much as some of the original covers or other alternate covers, but I've seen this one where he did Wolverine in that the old school Wolverine suit outfit style and everything. I was like, okay, like I can't deny this one. I have to pick it up. I had to pick it up. So I don't know, it's a little more than I wanted to spend on this book, but I went ahead and did that in the first place. And that's all I have for my Marvel books this week. I got quite a few Marvel books this week. The next one I've got here is Hawkman on DC. That's Hawkman issue number 21. Guys, if you haven't been reading Hawkman, you need to read Hawkman. Robert Venditti has been doing one hell of a job writing this series. This title has been good. I got into this series due to Comic Man Jake, who is here on YouTube. You should go check out his channel. Very good comic book dude. He loves Hawkman. He suggested it. He got me into Hawkman, and I'm telling you, on issue number 10 is when I got into it. I think I sent him like 2 or 3 issues until they started like this new story arc, just because they fit in his collection a little bit more than mine. And at the time, he wasn't doing his pull list for a little while, just because he's getting ready to go on vacation. And you guys should go check out Comic Man Jake, because he actually just dropped a new video just this morning talking about the Falcon and Winter Soldier series, and Comic Man Jake is a good guy. But like I said, Robert Venditti been doing a great job writing Hawkman. This is issue number 21. Robert Venditti actually last week also pulled me over into the Justice League. I read Justice League issue number 40 from last week, and guys, it was a great issue. I'm probably going to add that to my pull list. Robert Venditti doing a very good job, and from what I heard just of the history of Hawkman and everything, what he'd done with this character, hey man, I'm on board. Venditti, you got me. I'm reading more DC now, guys, just like that. Now moving, that's all I have for Marvel and DC. Moving on to some small press books. We're going to start off with Boom Studios' Alienated issue number 1. This one I put on my pull list a couple months ago when they announced that this one was going to be coming out. Got this cover right here. I thought that was a pretty cool little cover. They do have other covers out there as well. Then the next one I have here is on Aftershock Comics, another number 1, and that's Undone by Blood, The Shadow of a Wanted Man. I picked this one up because it's being written by Lonnie Nadler and Zach Thompson, a couple of writers. They seem to collaborate quite a bit, and I like the work that they do at Aftershock Comics. This one actually sounded kind of interesting. I will see how this one is and do a review, but Aftershock Comics been doing this a lot lately, doing $4.99 on their issue number 1s. I don't have any problem with that, but like, I don't know, you better make it worth it. And by the way, I'm still waiting for Bad Reception issue number 4 Aftershock Comics. Where is it at? You better bring it to me. Okay, so now the next one I have here is the last one I've got, is on IDW Publishing, and that's Napoleon Dynamite Valentine's Special. I believe this whole series is already over with. I believe the issue that came out last week was the last one. But so yeah, I got this Valentine's Special, so I went ahead and picked this one up as well. And that's all I have for my comic book pull list this week, guys. Now, like I said, last week I did announce a giveaway for a digital copy of, I believe that was Black Cat issue number 8, may have been issue number 8 or issue number 9, and the winner of last week's giveaway was Max Santiago. Max Santiago, please get a hold of me on my About section here on the channel, or on Facebook, Instagram, or even Twitter, and get a hold of me so I can send you this digital code. Congratulations, Max Santiago, on winning that. Make sure you get a hold of me so I can send you that digital code out. Now, as I said, I will be doing a giveaway for that issue number 6 of X-Men as well, and to get entered into that, you have to go to my Thor issue number 3 video on the YouTube channel and leave a comment in that video to get entered into that giveaway. But you guys want to take a look around the comic book shop? Let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and take a look around the comic book shop. We'll take a quick little sweep around there and show you guys a little bit more of my local comic book shop, and that's Bases Cards and Comics right here in Lancaster, California. Let's go ahead and give it a look. But that's all I have for my comic book pull list video this week, guys. Thank you all so much for tuning into the Second Street Marvel. If you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe, click the little bell and all of that good stuff. If you're watching this on Facebook, make sure you go to my YouTube channel and subscribe and turn on the notifications and all that stuff. The same thing. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Give it a thumbs down if you don't, although that's just weird. But while you're at it, make sure that you share it with a friend and invite them to come hang out with us here on the Second Street Marvel. You all have a very good day. Have a great rest of your week. Get out and support your local comic book shop, and we'll see you in the next video. Later.